Hi guys, welcome back to Tia Gitana. My name is Abby, and tonight we're going to be doing the next video in the Ancestor series, which is Petitioning to the Ancestors. And this is a very hands-on spell, and this is also a spell that requires you to put some time into it. So just make sure if you're going to do the spell that you're going to commit to it, because it does require you to work it for a certain amount of days and then do something afterwards. There's a couple of different ways to end it, so I'll break that down for you. But first, let me put the tea away. Okay, I'm going to tell you what you need. You're going to need a fire lighter thingamabobs, because we're going to need this to light stuff. You're going to need, and this is optional, but I do recommend it, you're going to need some sort of seed of some kind. I'm going to be using the organic chia seeds from Trader Joe's, and you're going to need some water. I'm going to be using the charged carnelian water. You're also going to need an ancestor oil. I make this in my shop if you wanted to purchase it, but this is what I'm going to be using in this video. You're also going to need a pen. I'm using the Sharpie pen, petition paper, some sage, and some earth, basically. And you're gonna need a vessel of some kind. This is basically an old candle holder thingy mabobs that I got at H&M, and I just basically cleaned it out, and I'm gonna be using it for the spell because it's just like literally perfect. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be using for this video to pretty much mix everything together. So the first thing that we're going to do, again, and I say this in every single video, is that we're going to cleanse this. And the way we're going to do that, I'm going to light up the sage. And as always, you cleanse yourself first. And then you cleanse what you're working with. I'm just going to open it up. Put it down. This is always one of the funnest parts for me, is like seeing just feeling the energy of the vessel like change, the vibration of it change. And you're going to do the same to the top. Yeah. So as that's still coming out, you can see it. It looks super witchy, no? The next thing you're gonna do, you can close it in there just so the smoke can really like just stay in there concentrated wise. We're going to write our petition. So this is very much, I would say, if you've already been doing the meditations, if you've been following the series and you've been kind of doing the thing and you've had these conversations with the ancestors and things like that, then you know that you can, you know either what you need to work on, what you would like to pursue, what the energy around you is. You'll be able to kind of pick up on those things a little bit easier. And if you already know what those things are, what it is that you're headed towards, where your ancestors are pushing you, what they're telling you to work on, then you can put that in the petition. So the way this is going to work is that you're going to write down either a letter with your list of goals, or you're going to kind of script like what you see yourself, like whether it's ending the year, or whether is this is a great one to do during Capricorn season, actually, especially on New Year's, as far as goals for the year and stuff. And you're basically implementing and planting the seeds. What we're doing is literally planting the seeds for what we want to see in our lives, and how we want our ancestors to help us, and where we want the like opportunities to come in, and what area of our lives are we concerned about, what areas of our lives, if you've already been communicating with them, do they want you to work on, and how can they better help you. And that's pretty much what you're going to put down. So you can write to my ancestors, you can write like whatever it is, whether it is to a specific ancestor that represents your ancestors for you, whatever it is. You can start it off. I would say the key things to note, since we're working with Capricorn, with the Capricorn moon right now, and if you notice, pretty much every single ancestor series that we've done has been in a cardinal moon, and we've worked with fire, we've done air, we've done water. This one is earth, so that's why we're doing a lot of literal earth magic, and so it's very hands-on, but you want to make sure that you keep to what the energy of the moon is. And what does Capricorn like? Stability, protection, longevity, long-term stuff. So you want to add those things and implement those things to your petition specifically. And also let me know if you guys end up doing the spell, how it works for you, because I really am curious to see how it like affects your lives. I know how it affects me, but I just want to know. I'm a very curious person. So you can go ahead and start writing your petition. I'm gonna write mine very much Capricorn-esque, as like almost like a to-do, or like a list of things that I want to do, that I want to have in my life. I'm gonna just write it like that, because that's literally how Capricorns are. We're out here like, we need this is this, and this is that. So it's just like very to the point, clear, concise, boom, 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 get it done. So you can write it whichever way you're feeling called to do, but that's the way I'm gonna do it. So okay, so then I sign it with my name. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the paper and you're going to fold it towards you. And then on the second one, you're going to fold it, but then you're going to take the oil and then you're going to anoint the, in between, you're going to anoint the petition. So you can do a specific number that you want. I'm personally going to use 7, but try not to over drench the petition with oil, just because we are going to be burying it. So fold it one more time. You're going to fold it again. It's basically a really nice small square. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to put it at the very bottom. At the very bottom of the vessel that you're going to be using, and then you're going to add in dirt, but you're going to add it with intention, because this is the seed, this is the first seed that we're planting, and then halfway through we're going to add the chia seeds. Okay, so you're going to add dirt with intention for growth, for prosperity, whatever it is that you're asking for. So once you get to the middle point, you're going to take your chia seeds. And the good thing about the chia seeds, you can opt out to not have them in. I recommend it though. You do not need that much, okay? Because chia seeds grow a lot. So I'm rubbing it between my fingers and taking some out as I please. And then when I feel like I'm fine with the amount of chia seeds, then I'll close the bag and put those in. Before I do, I'm going to activate, because again, we have to activate all of the herbs, anything that has to do with nature, we're activating it so it works in our favor. So I'm going to reiki it and I'm going to activate it in my hands. And then you're just gonna put them in. You're gonna like sprinkle it around, because chia seeds are like, they grow so fast, so fast. So they just need to be kind of away from each other so they can have the opportunity to grow. And then you're gonna continue to fill it up. Asking for growth, stability, grounding in your intention. This is a good spell to use for like health goals too. You can kind of use this for almost anything that you want to like ground yourself in, honestly. Okay, so this is when you can put in some of the water. And you can do this in the way that you do libations if you want to, because I know there's different people that like have a whole prayer for libations or whatever the case may be. You can do it if you want to. It's definitely up to you. You can pour the water with intention, whatever method it is that feels comfortable for you. Don't drench it though. It's the only thing. So then after this you can do two things with. The first thing I would do, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to close it up and I'm going to leave it in my ancestor altar for exactly a day. Then I'm going to put it by the window, by the light, and I'm going to take the top off. And the reason for it is because I want to give the chia seeds like the opportunity to grow. But that is optional. You can definitely keep it closed and just have it as using it as in representation of it, and not actually grow the seeds. You don't necessarily have to grow it. That's just something that I'm personally going to do. You can, if you opted out to having the chia seeds inside and just had the actual petition paper and you put in the water, all you have to do is close it, and then you can work it for 7 days. If you put it by the window with it open or whatever, you can have it for 7 days. You're going to be working it, and then as you see, if something starts growing, if you want to keep it, you can keep it. But what you're going to do is you're going to take, after 7 days, you're going to take the dirt and you're going to go, if you have a garden or if you have like a park, or if you have somewhere that you can like plant it, you can like totally, if you wanted to do this, like if you wanted to work with Oya for this, you could. So there's different kind of ways to customize it based on what you want to do, but after you do that, you bury it and then you go by your life and let stuff happen. And if you wanted to do a reading for like, as far as the intention that you set and anything, just connect, meditate, talk to your ancestors, and just continue to ask them for protection and help and guidance and growth with what you're doing, and they'll be there for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. All my links and stuff will be down below. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe.